This is the story of a boy who was born far from Silicon Valley in the city of Pretoria, South Africa. Yet his dreams were larger than the sky itself. It was June 28, 1971, when Elon Reeve Musk opened his eyes to a world he would one day transform. His father, Errol Musk, was an engineer, and his mother, May Musk, was a model and dietitian. From the very beginning, Elon was different. While other kids played with toys, he dismantled machines just to understand how they worked. Books were his universe. He devoured science fiction, space adventures, physics, and technology. At the age of 9, he got his first computer, and by 12, he had taught himself programming and created a simple video game called Blastar, which he sold for a few $100s. That was his first earning and the first spark of a dream to change the world. But school life was not easy. He was shy, quiet, and often bullied by other kids. One day, he was beaten so badly that he was hospitalized, yet that pain turned into power. He realized, if the world sees me as different, then I will change the world itself. Deep inside, he dreamed of going to America, the land of opportunity where imagination becomes reality. He wanted to be there because he believed that was where the future was being built. Through his Canadian mother, he obtained a Canadian passport, and at 17 left South Africa to follow his destiny. He studied at Queen's University and later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned degrees in both physics and economics. But while studying, he was always thinking of business ideas. He believed that by combining science and entrepreneurship, he could create real change. After graduating, he joined Stanford University for a PhD in energy physics, but dropped out just 2 days later because he felt the real revolution was happening outside in the World Wide Web. The internet was exploding, and Elon wanted to be part of it. Together with his brother Kimball Musk, he founded Zip2, a company that provided online maps and business directories to newspapers. Similar to what Google Maps or Yelp would become years later, they had no office. They lived in a small rented room coded by night and met clients by day. Elon often slept on the floor of the same room where the servers were running after years of struggle. Zip2 finally succeeded, and in 1999, Compaq acquired the company for $307 million. Elon made about $22 million from that deal. It was his first big win, but instead of retiring or spending the money, he used it to build his next idea, X.com, an online banking and payment company. At a time when no one trusted online money transfers, people laughed at him, said it would never work. But Elon believed the future was digital. X.com later merged with a company called Confinity, and together they created PayPal, the first global digital payment system. It revolutionized online commerce, but not without conflict. Elon's vision often clashed with his board of directors. And one day, while he was on a business trip, he was removed as CEO. Still, when eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion, Elon's share earned him about $180 million. Now he had money experience and the same burning dream to change humanity's destiny. His next move was beyond Earth itself. He asked himself, why hasn't humanity reached Mars yet? And so in 2002, he founded Space Exploration Technologies, known as SpaceX. His goal was to make space travel affordable, reliable, and reusable. People called him crazy. They said private companies can't make rockets. Only governments can, but Elon invested nearly all his fortune into SpaceX. He worked side by side with engineers, designed rockets himself, and even stood on the launch pad during tests. Their first rocket, Falcon 1, failed. It exploded. The second one failed. The third one failed again. 3 launches, 3 explosions, millions lost. Yet Elon refused to give up. He said, I will either succeed or die trying. In 2008, with his very last funds, SpaceX launched Falcon 1 for the 4th time. This time it worked. The rocket reached orbit and history was made. SpaceX became the first private company to send a rocket into space just days later. NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. That contract saved the company and changed everything, but Elon wasn't done. He dreamed of creating reusable rockets, ones that could return safely to Earth and be launched again. People said it was impossible, yet he proved them wrong. Falcon 9 successfully landed back on Earth, reducing the cost of space travel by over 90%. Now his focus turned to Mars, building a city there. For humanity's survival, that dream gave birth to the Starship project, the most powerful rocket ever built. Elon says if we can live on another planet, it will be the greatest step in human history. While SpaceX looked to the stars, Elon turned his eyes back to Earth. He wanted to solve the planet's energy crisis. In 2004, he joined Tesla Motors, whose mission was to create powerful, beautiful electric cars. When Tesla launched its first car, the Roadster, people laughed again, saying electric cars would never work, but Elon proved them wrong. The Roadster was fast, efficient, and revolutionary, but in 2008, the financial crisis nearly destroyed both SpaceX and Tesla. He said, "I had a choice, either to save one company or lose both. I decided to save both." He invested all his remaining money into them, and miraculously, NASA's contract came through. Tesla got funding, and both companies survived. Tesla went on to create the Model S, Model X, Model 3, and Model Y cars that changed how the world viewed electric vehicles. Tesla wasn't just a company, it became a movement toward clean energy. Elon then launched Solar City to power homes and businesses through sunlight. He said we should rely on the sun, not oil, to save our planet, but his imagination didn't stop there. He wanted to connect human brains with computers, and in 2016 founded Neuralink, a company developing brain-machine interfaces to help cure diseases, improve memory, and one day even link human intelligence directly with artificial intelligence. That same year, he founded the Boring Company to build underground tunnels, solving traffic problems in major cities. Every idea, every company carried the same core message: the future can be better if we dare to build it. And then in 2022, he did something no one expected. He bought Twitter for $44 billion, later renamed it X. He envisioned it as an everything app, a global platform for communication, payment, business, and knowledge, all in one place. Today, Elon Musk is among the richest men on Earth, yet he still works longer hours than anyone else. Often sleeping at Tesla's factories or SpaceX's headquarters, he personally inspects rockets. He reviews car designs and pushes boundaries every single day for him. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. Elon Musk once said, if something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. His story teaches us that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it, from 3 failed rockets to the first private spacecraft, from a bullied schoolboy to the man leading humanity to Mars. Elon Musk is more than a person. He is an idea, a reminder that big dreams shape our reality. His life tells us to think big, to work hard, and to never ever give up. From a small boy born in South Africa to the founder of SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, Solar City, the Boring Company, and X, he turned imagination into innovation and dreams into destiny. And perhaps one day, when humans step onto Mars, it will be because one man refused to stop dreaming: Elon Musk, the boy who looked at the stars and decided to reach them.